Hey everybody, how you doing? Hopefully doing good. If not, hopefully I can cheer you up, at least distract you. Yes, I've been busy working on myself. Let's just say I was working on myself for more than 28 days. And I got stuck along the way, and it was held me back a little. It didn't hold me back. It actually did the opposite. It put more time on my side, and it helped me for my future. So I'm only gonna be here for a little bit. I'm gonna go and take care of myself better, even better. So I might be gone for quite a while, guys. And I'm really thrilled and leery at the same time. I'm gonna be very careful in my life for quite a while and try to execute some amazing stuff if I can. If Lord willing, excuse me, I apologize. I have to put that out there, guys. I just have to. All right. And this is something really important to me. Some of you knows already know I'm a drinker, and I had past problems, and in the end I've learned quite a lot from my higher power. Okay, it's grand. It's already grand on the way. Before I went in, and I was doing that daily, um, and I was doing that daily early in the morning to get my day started for about, I don't know, 3 or something months before I went in. I asked for everything I needed. I asked for all the tools. I asked to go in. I got the clearance from my higher power to go in. I took care of myself for more than 28 days because I had some neighbors. I mean, I had some people that were in my room that got sick. You guys could use your imagination to the fullest. So I had to stay in there even longer because of it. Use your imagination. You'll be like, oh, okay, that's obvious, obvious. Yes, it is obvious, obvious. Okay. So one person, it was three of us in a room, and one of them got sick, so I had to stay longer. Then the next one got sick, I got to stay longer. And no, no, some of you are imagining, and that maybe I wasn't afraid, maybe that helped me, and yes, I would believe that helped me quite a bit. I could have still got sick or anything or something like that, but no, nothing happened. I had a lot of faith, and my prayers, my positive outlook, however you want to look at it, my beliefs kept me going. And all the things I was doing before I went in helped me a lot. I wasn't perfect. I was still drinking, and I was still having a hard time with that. So I was fed up with it, even if I was following through on everything else. But it got me ready. It got me ready. I'm not saying to do it this way. I am by no means advocating to do it this way. If you can get help in any area. I encourage you. I encourage you to get help. Okay, be it alcohol, be it drugs, be it you think gaming is too much for you, you're overwhelmed. Hey, it happened to me. I got rid of a ton of stuff. Okay, and if I have to do it again, I'll do it again. Okay, I have a lot of stuff now, but what I'm gonna do next, and it's in my future, because I took this step, there was opportunity, and that's after I complete what I'm gonna do next. Okay, and I'm gonna go for whatever it takes. It's gonna be long, guys. You're not gonna see me for quite a while, and I'm really thrilled about it. Like I said, for the most part, I'm thrilled. I'm full of hope, and I have a lot of faith. I have a lot of belief. I'm gonna stay positive. Um, I want to talk about real quick that love is more important. Consider love highly if you become very tenacious. And I notice that uh, a lot of feelings of different types of fear, anger, and revenge and things like that come to mind when it comes to being tenacious, and that's not right. And I always knew in my heart of hearts that it was wrong. I could feel something, but it was way in the background. Finally, it came to fruition that love is more important and your focus is more important that way. Okay? That's the most important thing you can do is keep love above being a tenacious person. Now, another problem I had was that tenacity put things that mattered to me more well, sort of like that. Put other prior, not really that what mattered to me. What was more important for later that I could have left for later, I didn't leave for later, and I would skip over things that I had to do right now. That was also important. So I call that misdirected. Let's call it misdirected important things. Okay, all right. It was misdirected because I could do that later, even though it was that important. It could be a love for a person, even. I could still do that later because I have to see that person probably later anyway, and I have to get my mind together now anyway. And there's this thing right now I have to get done first. So gotta stay in the now is very important. It's very, very important. And I've learned quite a bit. I already learned quite a bit before this, and I'm really happy about all of this. And the results are amazing. I'm thinking about moving out in the future. I'm gonna pray for that. I'm gonna tell you, for you, hope is a good word. Hope for it, Stay positive. Look at the future. If you have an opportunity, grab it, snatch it. Don't be afraid of it. Be brave. In other words, be brave. Bravery is not the absence of fear. Bravery is acting with fear. Okay. Now I don't feel that afraid. I probably will be somewhere along the way, but I'm gonna act. I'm gonna act. I'm gonna be careful. Okay, this is not an easy thing to do. Consider whether you're gonna do it or not, because there's other things out there. Okay, like getting sick is one of them. Getting help at home, getting help nearby, having friends on the phone. All these things are really important too. If you're not gonna follow through on something like that. Okay, getting help online constantly, like Zoom is a good place. They have rooms in Zoom of AA and other things as such. And if you have trouble with gaming or anything, any problems whatsoever, they will help you. There's help out there. Okay, I don't know how you're gonna look at it first, if through AA or whatever you're gonna look it through. I don't know what they call gaming. Maybe I don't know what they would call that, help for gaming. But it's those places have other places where you don't have to be in AA. You're gonna be in your own place. If it's about gaming, you're gonna find it within gaming. Now, even though I've had some kind of a problem in gaming, I am managing pretty well, and this is too important for me, and I have too much experience, and I see it more as more into my future. It's a part of my future, especially the capturing in the video and the audio. And now it brought me to DJing. So I kind of graduated from from all this experience and controllers, especially, to this grand controller I have in front of me, which is the FLX-6 Pioneer DDJ FLX-6. Okay, and I had another one, and I have good news. I gave one away, by the way, and that was a blessing to that person, I hope. And if not, in any way, I don't mind what that person does with it, but I did something that could probably help somebody. Maybe not, but still, it's important to me to do this every now and then. I'm not saying you do the same thing, but here's the good news. Here's the good news. The good news is, I don't know what it's called. Yes, I do. The WEGO4 is coming in, and that's another controller, and it'll be here maybe about 2 or 3 more days. Let's see, we're probably headed towards the weekend again. I know it's the 24th today. And let's take a look at this here. I hope you like I hope you like the music. I created it myself. And yeah, this doesn't tell me if it's the weekend or yeah, it's Tuesday. So it should be here by Tuesday, Thursday or Friday maybe. Okay. The latest, the way things are, and people, if you decide to do any of these things, that's why I'm saying be very cautious if you want to head out there and get help. Be very cautious, and go to somewhere that's proven to be really amazing and really has awesome grades. Because when you get there, the truth is, I found that make sure that they have great communication, walkie-talkies and all that stuff. Ask about that first, I think. I'm gonna tell you why. Because resources are low when it comes to people, okay, in workplaces all over. Okay, there's a lot of people don't want to go to work. I do. Now that I know people aren't working, now I want to go to work. Yes, I do want to go to work. Hey, if I could stand up all day, almost all day, because I don't like sitting down. I sit down for you guys because I love you guys. And all my friends, I sit down with them and I listen to them. And I listen to you. I'll listen to you if I have to. And that's what I have to do when I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shut up and listen. That's what I'm gonna do when I do what I'm gonna do. By the way, so I like to sit down for you guys. But if I could stand up almost all day and go through the hardships that I've gone through with drinking and problems like that, which it wasn't that bad, but I've been through worse. If I've been through worse because of all those problems, then I could do this. Point blank. I just swallowed hard. Did you hear it? I'm willing to swallow that. Okay. I'm willing to swallow hard. Okay, and do it. And I've done it already to some extent. And even if I mess up now, I'm still going in for quite. I'm still going in for quite a while. And I feel very relieved saying that. And no, I'm not gonna pick up that first one. Don't, just don't. If I could tell you one thing, the first one, because you're not gonna get that same feeling again. You know, no matter how hard you try, that first one is always through the roof. Okay. Anyway, I think that's it. So look forward to the WEGO4. It's coming in soon, and I'm feeling so good. I might even put some gaming out. Okay. I hope you're enjoying the music. And yeah, be blessed, everybody. You know I love you. And matter of fact, I'm gonna say this. I haven't said this in a long time, but let me say something. Let me say this first, okay? It's not all fun and games, if you notice. Usually you enjoy but after a while you enjoy the work you put into it. You know, setting up the capture card, the videos, and the video, setting up the video, working with OBS and all these softwares, plugging in all these cords. I have a mad cords, and I love seeing them all. I feel like a spider in here. And one of my favorite heroes is Spider-Man. I started drawing him a long time ago. That's another story. Maybe I'll get into it one day. That was the first character I drew over and over from black and white TV. Anyway, I'll get into that one day. Now, what I wanted to tell you is about you guys. If it wasn't for talking to you guys, I wanted to come up with so many things to say and talk about. Things, people, places, and things to talk about because of you guys. You guys are my favorites, you know. Some of my favorites. You know, I have a lot of favorites. I love people in general, you know. One of them is I saw today. I saw some history about Robin Williams, and that touched me. And I think of a lot of people the way he thinks about a lot of people. He just has a lot of joy for people, and I do for you too. Getting a little choked up. Anyway, take care. Be blessed. Okay. And thank you so much to all of you that's been, you know, by my side all this time. Take care. Bye-bye.